As counties gear up for local elections happening tomorrow, others are focused on a special election happening in January.
It's the race for Greenville Sheriff that already has several unofficial candidates announcing their intention to run. 7 News reporter Ayla Ferrone standing by live. And Ayla, who are some of the names we're going to see on the ballot?
Well, 4 potential Republican candidates were part of a forum earlier today at the Poinsett Club. They will all have to officially file to run for the position of sheriff later on this month. But for now, they're giving voters an idea of what they're all about.
Following the recent conviction and prison sentence for former Sheriff Will Lewis, voters in Greenville County have some concerns.
We need to choose very carefully.
4 prospective Republican candidates giving their platforms for the position.
This is the most important race you'll vote in, I promise you, for a very long time.
I've worked for some of the greatest supervisors ever, and I've worked for some of the worst supervisors ever. However, I've learned something from each and every one of them.
Greenville County cannot afford to make another bad choice. We've just lived through that.
I have either worked in every division as a training officer or as a supervisor.
Hobart Lewis, Robert Watley, A.T. Smith, and Darius Hall all plan to run for the position. Lewis ran against Will Lewis in 2016, narrowly losing the race, but saying he still knows what the county needs.
I know what the men and women in the sheriff's office are currently going through, and I know what you're going through as a citizen.
Watley saying he plans to be a good steward of the budget and will make big changes if elected.
My goal is to instantly increase uniform patrol staffing by 20% during peak hours at zero cost to you, the taxpayer.
Smith boasting his time as a law enforcement officer on both the local and federal levels.
I never left my roots here in Greenville. I tell folks that even with going to the Secret Service, I stayed a member of the South Carolina Law Enforcement Officers Association.
And Hall saying his boots on the ground mentality with the Greenville County Sheriff's Office is the reason he should get your vote.
You learn that from being out there in the field with our guys every day for 26 years.
Now, I did reach out to the county's Democratic Party to see if it had any potential candidates who plan to file, but I did not hear back at the time of this newscast. That special election will take place in March of next year. I'm reporting live in Greenville, Ayla Ferrone, 7 News.